Hey, hello. Here's Mo Style TV. My name is Kai Tennemann, aka Mo Tensen, and now I show you the maybe most powerful new function from Cinema for the r16. Yes, it's just a little function, a new one, but I think it's very cool to use. And yeah, you maybe saw it on the new interface is this tiny button. Yeah, it's a viewport soloing function. So, and that means when I select an object and go to view solo single, just this object is left on the scene, and every other object and something is hidden. So, and I show you how this works on a complex scene. For example, so this is a not much but complex scene, okay? And you see there's a forest, a car, a flyer, and some stuff, and my frame rate is at 15. So now, for example, I have to recreate some animation in this scene, and in the past, again in the latest versions, when I speed up my scene, I have to maybe switch off the forest. Yeah, now it's faster. Yeah, but not fast enough. And I switch off something more, or layering this stuff or something. And now in Cinema 40 there is a very fast solution with solo switching just things. For example, when I hit just the car and go to viewport solo hierarchy, because the car is in a hierarchy, I now have just the car on the screen and can animate them. And you see my viewport speed is now yeah, 3 times more than with the whole scene. And yeah, that's just great. And the same as with the environment. Yeah, when I switch to off and on, there's just the environment. And now you maybe think, okay, this switching on off is strange. And yes, there's a more fluidly way when you activate viewport solo selection. Then you just have the objects you select right in your object manager, like this. So and this is very great. It looks easy, and I don't know why we haven't this before. It's very easy to switch between single objects and have the full frame rate of your viewport to animate them, because it's really important when you're doing a movie in 25 or 30 frames per second, and your viewport is just 50 frames a second or something. You always have to pre-render it to control if everything is okay. And when you have a higher frame rate in your viewport, you can do everything in real time, and this saves, of course, time, because you haven't to pre-render things or something, and it's just great. Yeah, and it's a little tiny function. Oh, and when you ask yourself, there are just 2 options: view solo object or view solo hierarchy. And in most cases, in my case, I work with hierarchies, yeah, because I very like to put some objects in a 0 objects and then animate a 0 object. This is a very flexible way to change the things after you animate the 0 object with the things in it. And so yeah, and it's yeah, switch on and off, and enable this selection function or not. And I like this. Yeah, it's very great. You see, forest, flyer, car. It's great. I like it. Okay. It's just a tiny thing, but very, very powerful when you're working with complex scenes. Imagine you having some architecture scenes with a whole city in the background, and you just animate a little butterfly in the foreground. So in the past you have to switch off the things, and normally, I don't know if you know, when you, for example, didn't have this function, and in the past you can make the forest invisible, yeah? But that didn't mean that Cinema has the forest in his calculation hierarchy. So it still needs some frame rate. You see, here it goes down to 30 or something. And now when you use the soloing option, the frame rate is, yeah, okay, it's just a bit higher in this case, but when you have more complex thing, you will feel it. Okay, yeah, it's great. It's a great addition and very fast thing to soloing an object out of your complex Cinema 4D scenes, and I think you will like it and use it in your all-day work when r16 is out. And yes, that's all for the moment. Just a very tiny thing I have to show you. And thank you for watching. This is Kai Tennemann at motiondesign TV. See you on the next episode. Bye bye.